to see if Facebook is going to gather me an audience. Let's see here. If I have a signal. Hey guys. As you come on here, do me a favor, will you? I'm Andrea Cox. Would you hit the thumbs up button or the like button and tell me where you're tuning in from in the comments section, what city, what state, what country, so I know, excuse my nicked up legs, so I know where you're tuning in from and that you can hear me and see me clearly. I'm just gonna make a quick adjustment like so. I'm not sure if you can hear me and see me, so I'm gonna wait a few minutes because I can't see anything as you tell me where you're tuning in from. It's kind of an overcast day here today, and boy, we should all really pray for the animals, you know, the voiceless, and the people that were in the fires, because even though I'm a ways away from it, it still has really affected my breathing. So I can't imagine the people, and especially the animals, that are going through that. So definitely take some time and say a prayer. Continue hitting the like button, the thumbs up, the heart, and tell me where you're tuning in from. I'm Andrea Cox. I'm an intuitive healer and a detox specialist by trade. And I want to talk to all of you today about something that really just came on my heart this morning. So let's see. Let me make sure I'm properly hydrated. And you guys can hear me clearly, correct? So what I wanted to talk to you about is the tests that we're all going through as far as, you know, the virus, the masks, the fires, the inability to travel as much as we like to, the homeschooling your children. I can't even imagine, I mean, honestly, having children in this day of age. I don't know what I would tell them, you know, before you go into a grocery store. I don't know. It's probably the first time in my life I've been like uberly grateful that I don't have kids, because I would have just been like, okay, I'm sorry, I'll see you later. I wouldn't know how to deal with that. And I wouldn't have said, you know, I'll see you later, but I probably would have had to really get some help on what to say, you know, because what do you tell your kids, right? With all this stuff going on in the world, the pedophilia and the forced vaccines in California, and the, you know, the everything that's going on, and what we're being told that, you know, we have to do, and what to do and what not to do. And I want to explain to all of you something that has been really healing for myself and my clients. I actually have a client here staying with me this week, and she's from Kansas. She's a wonderful gal, and we are becoming the best of friends. And with her, this video might not be possible, but nature. I think everything that's going on in the world today is forcing us to get back to self. And there's no better way to get back to self than eliminating the things we don't need, right? The processed foods, the restaurant food, the fast food, the alcohol, the drugs, right? The beating the head, banging the head against the wall for the 9 to 5, right? Getting back out in nature. I know since I've moved here almost 3 weeks ago, I have been outside probably 3 to 4 hours a day. And I gotta tell you, I have never felt such peace. It's kind of like that feeling of being unmovable, unshakable, right? And I'm sure some of you can definitely agree with me on that. The more time you spend out in nature, no matter what it, you know, hiking, swimming, biking, gardening like I've been doing, just walking barefoot on the earth, the more you get back to self. The very first YouTube video I shot like 7 years ago was grounding yourself on the earth. It was on the beach in Del Mar. It's on Andrea Cox TV, and I still stand by that today. There is no better way. Even if you're, homeschooling your kids and you just need a break. I mean, I cannot imagine what the mothers are going through, right? Being constantly, with your children, which I'm sure is great. But if you run a home-based business, if you're also working from home, it's got to be taxing. So I'd like to share with you a couple things that have helped me. And I have a little cheat sheet here of gemstones and the use of gemstones, because I find stones to be really, really healing. The first night I moved in here, I found a citrine behind the garage, and I thought, oh my God, I've been looking for a citrine for so long, and here's one right behind my garage. So I find stones to be really healing because they're from the earth. So even if you live in an apartment in Brooklyn, you can still use stones, right? You can still walk outside and take a breath of fresh air. You can still ground yourself, right? By drinking high quality water or using essential oils. But I want to share with you just 4 of my favorite stones. And the first one is labradorite. Labradorite is a pastel color stone, and it's for strength, intuition, transformation, addictions, which I think if any of you had an addiction, probably the past few months has probably catapulted you out of that, and that's a really beautiful thing. So what we need to do is we need to look at what this whole virus and this lockdown and this whatever you want to call it, pandemic, whatever you want to call it, has brought to us as a society. And what I think it's brought is a lot more togetherness with the family unit, a lot more being outdoors, a lot more realizing what is important to us in life. So labradorite is for strength, intuition, transformation, addiction, determination, and it removes negativity and it heightens your spirituality. And so here's the labradorite right there. The second one is Picasso jasper, and it's this stone right here. It's like a pink black stone. It's calming, improves relationships, creativity, joy, discipline, strength, optimism, and transformation. And couldn't all of us use a transformation within our personal relationships right now, right? Because we're all like on top of each other. The next one that I love, and I think we all need right now, because there is no better time than now to be creative in your business, to be creative and cultivate something new, right? So you can work at home, so you can handle things better. And that's tiger's eye. And actually, I have all these stones on, so I don't know why I'm not showing you. This is probably a better one to show you. So this is tiger's eye. It's really pretty. And tiger's eye is for protection, creativity, balance, prosperity, good luck, focus, and determination. Now, probably my favorite stone is tree agate. And I always say tree agate is the soulmate stone, because a few years ago, the day before I met a soulmate, I got a tree agate heart across the street. Well, no, it was at the Chopra Center. And so I really love, it's like a green and white stone. And it is for appreciation, ascension, calming, abundance, luck, protection, nature, peacefulness, and love. If you wanted to get really fancy, you could get this stone, which is for balance, which we all need balance right now. It's called a unakite. And of course, for meditation, protection, healing, spirituality, to remove negativity, to calm you, you can always do amethyst. Now, in the house, it looks like a crystal shop. I don't have TVs, I have crystals. I don't have stereos, I have crystals. I don't have a lot of crap, I have crystals. And the reason I have them is because they keep me grounded. So even when I'm inside all day and I'm working on my computer, or I'm taking client calls, or I'm making food in the kitchen like a crazy person, or I'm doing my oil blends that I posted about earlier, which also have the little stones in them, by the way. I'm constantly surrounded by stones. And I think it's important to remember to surround yourself with other things from the earth as well. For example, fresh flowers, good healthy foods, great quality water. And maybe you guys have a few suggestions. I'm just going to take like any questions you may have right now. What I really wanted to, so definitely post them right now, because I'll be turning this off in about 2 minutes. But what I really wanted to share with you guys that was so vitally important, and it just didn't feel right yesterday to do a Tasty Tuesdays. I thought, you know what? I have over 700 recipe videos on Andrea Cox TV on YouTube. I really want to talk about things that matter right now. And what matters right now is for us to get grounded and rooted in the earth, and grounded and rooted in ourselves and in our creativity, and grounded and rooted within our relationships, within our family dynamics. All that other stuff doesn't matter. What matters is for us to stay true to ourselves. What matters for us right now is to end meaningless conflicts that are petty. What matters to us right now is to focus on what's important in life. And that's healthy self-care, healthy food, love, family, friendships, home, and creativity. And if you don't think this shit show we are living in has unified us together stronger, I don't know what rock you're living in, but I think it has. So, do any of you have any questions? And I really wanted to remind you guys to, just spend more time in nature. I probably sit out here, I'm in the garden an hour every morning and an hour every night. And then I probably sit out here with the dogs for an hour each day. I work out outside. When I do work out, I just feel like it brings me so much peace. And so I wanted to remind you of all that. See what you guys are saying, and I'm gonna head off of here. Oh, I can't see anything. Well, I can't see anything out here, so I'm going to head off of here. But thank you for popping on here with me. I know this was kind of an impromptu video, and I probably look like I'm a mess, but oh well, I think impromptu videos are better than planned videos sometimes. So I just wanted to thank each and every one of you, and say I love you guys so much. And if you're separated from someone you love and they live at a distance and you guys can't travel to be together, or if you're feeling like you're by yourself in this world or whatever, you're not. And there's support out there for you. And I read something the other day, and I don't know how much validity there is to that. I think something just bit me. Ooh. But I read that suicide rates are up. I don't buy into that. And the reason I don't buy into it is because I feel like what I'm seeing from an above perspective is people really coming, how should I phrase this without it sounding, I'm just going to say it. If that is the case, then it needed to happen, because really this is purifying our souls is what it's doing. It's purifying us into the people that we are supposed to be. It's taking away the addictions. It's taking away the fast food choices, the eating out at the restaurant, 4 days a week, the separation and family dynamics, the, again, banging your head against the wall at a 9-to-5 job, not growing your own food, not going plant-based. It's actually bringing it all together, and it is epically beautiful in my opinion. So, I love each and every one of you. Have a beautiful night. Be well. Bye. I really can't see where to, oh, okay.